Hey guys, it's Sim Queen, and today I am doing another renovation for my save file in Willow Creek. So this is kind of exciting because it's the last, build/renovation for residential lots in Willow Creek. After this one, I'm on to the community lots. I've already finished the library and the museum, and I'm thinking I'm going to be putting 2 community lots into one video because I'm just doing renos of them and I'm not getting too deep into it. I'm just trying to make them look a little better, look a little less, EA built, and trying to make them fit into Willow Creek a little more. So I'm not spending a ton of time on the community lots, so they're mostly just going to be like a quick reno, and I think I'll put probably 2 renovations into one video when it comes to most community lots, unless they're really big, then they'll just be one video. So for this house, it's the mansion that's in Willow Creek. It's probably the biggest house in Willow Creek. And what's funny is I spent a ton of time on this build. I went for a white and brown look and I was liking it. It was okay. And then I would go into like the map view and look at the house, and I didn't like what I had done. I wanted it to be like a lighter, brighter color, and the brown, it just wasn't working for me. So you'll see me go through and just make all these changes to the house, and then finally I decided that I didn't like what I did, so I go through again after the landscaping and change it all. So I don't know, I didn't cut out the first I guess take on this because I don't know, I just wanted to see like the progression of my decision making, I guess, and how this all started. So we had the original, then we've got this brown kind of color scheme, and then we changed it to something that I really like, which is more like a turquoise color scheme on the outside of the house and actually on the inside as well. So I think that it looks really nice. I'm very happy with the landscaping. I took a lot of time to finish the landscaping. Normally it's more of an afterthought for me, like I just quickly fill things in to make them look good, but for this I really wanted to spend quite a bit of time with the landscaping, so that is what I did. I added bushes and I added more trees to the front of the build, and I actually ended up turning there's the part by the stairs there at the very front of the house where it's just full of flowers and bushes. I do end up changing that into a fountain, which is nice. Not a lot of houses have fountains, and I never ever build them. I never use them. They're just a little too fancy, I think, and no, it doesn't suit every house, but for this one I thought it really suited it. I love this lot. I've always really liked it, but the house, the original, is so ugly on the inside. I think that I cut out me kind of getting rid of everything on the inside of the house just because it was a lot. It's a really ugly, boring floor plan and furnishing, and I mean, I'm not saying the floor plan I did was exactly very exciting, but I definitely think it's an upgrade from what they did. I can't say enough negative things about EA built homes. They're just so horrific, and they actually get worse over time, which is funny. Like all the houses in Strangerville and just like some of the newer packs that we've got, Realm of Magic, oh my god, the ones in Glimmerbrook, they're horrible. Like, they're the worst ones that we've seen. So it's funny because the base game houses are all not that bad. Like, they're pretty terrible, but they're not that bad when you compare them to some of the newer packs that we've received. So it's like they've really given up on these builds. And I read a little while ago that one of the gurus, I can't remember which one, but he said like, oh, we build them like that so that you guys can have fun renovating them. And I'm thinking like, that is like such a lazy cop-out. I would much rather have nicer houses for my Sims to live in than have to renovate them or download them from the gallery. But that's just my opinion. I do wish that EA would put a little more effort into the builds, but I guess we do have really easy ways and direct access to replacing those lots just by going onto the gallery. We don't have to build them ourselves necessarily, which is nice. So now you can see that I am putting together this turquoise look, which I much prefer. You guys have to tell me what you think. Did you like the brown, or do you prefer this sort of like mint turquoise color? Because I much prefer it. The gazebo at the back, I changed that as well to a lighter color, and I don't know, I just liked it a lot more. I thought it suited the build and made it kind of I don't know, just your traditional Willow Creek home. And here I am trying to make like an open balcony at the top of the stairs, which for some reason is always a struggle for me. I do it quite a bit, but for some reason I can never remember how to do it properly. And then upstairs there is going to be, let me think, 3 bedrooms and an ensuite bathroom, and then also another bathroom as well. So not nearly as many bedrooms as you would expect for a house this big, but most of the bedrooms are quite spacious, especially the master suite, and then, or master bedroom. And then downstairs, it's the floor plan, I wasn't really sure what to do. I already had the original floor plan kind of in my head while I was putting this together, and I hate to be influenced like that, but I didn't really mind it so much. I liked the idea of the dining room and the kitchen being on the right side and the living room being on the left side. It just kind of worked that way. So that is what I did. I did like double archways, and now I'm just filling the place up with lights. I think I get rid of a lot of those, but I cannot furnish a house in the dark. I just have to throw some lights in there. And these ones here, I think that they provide the best lighting. I could be wrong, but those small little pot lights, you can also downsize those, and they look better, but they also provide good light. So I just threw a whole bunch of lights down, and then I think I did get rid of quite a few, and I did some wall lights as well. I wanted this house to be very like light and bright. So for the kitchen, I thought this house would be probably very old, and so I liked the idea of doing the black and white checkered flooring in the kitchen, and I think I did it in the laundry room as well. And then I did the black and white countertops from the Vampire Pack, which I really like, but to be honest, I'm getting a little bit bored of the countertops that we have, and I would really like to get some different ones. There are so many things that I'm getting bored with, and we could use some more. But I mean, I don't think we're going to be getting any more anytime soon. I know that what's it called? I forget, is it the knitting pack? I don't know, but the one we're doing the community poll on, that we keep doing like votes on, that one, there was no countertops. And I get why, like it has nothing to do with kitchens. It's more like knitting and hobbies and things like that. So, yeah, but there's no new countertops in the foreseeable future, which is disappointing. I know that you can use CC, but I'm so against build CC, and I don't know why. Like, I'll watch people's builds that have CC, and I admire them, but then I think, like, I would much rather use what we have in game, especially so that people can download my houses from the gallery, and then you don't have to explain to everyone where you got all your CC, because I see that a lot in comments. Well, people want to know where they got things, and that must be really frustrating to have to constantly tell people where you got everything. So for me, I just use what we have, and I've used some build CC just for my decades challenge. Like I use a chicken coop and like a really old TV and a couple other things like that, but for my builds, I pretty much never use it. So I just keep hoping that we're gonna get better stuff. And artwork, oh my god, I complain about this in almost every speed build, and I apologize, but we need more artwork. I'm getting so bored of the same things, and I guess in debug there are quite a few options, but we shouldn't have to go into debug to find decent artwork and wall hangings for our homes. We should just have more options. They keep giving us things like toilets. We have a million toilets, and sinks and showers. We have so many of those things, but not nearly enough decor items. I would love to see just a decor pack. That would be amazing. And even just like sculptures and clutter items, things like that. They're getting a little bit boring and overused, and I think that we could really use a clutter pack would be amazing. I don't think that would ever happen, but that would be really good, I think. So I completed the kitchen. I have finished the bathroom on the main floor, and now I think I'm on to the dining room. Also, I did a laundry room as well. All of my builds for my save file will have either laundry, like a washer and dryer in the home, or I will still put laundry baskets, and then I was going to build a laundromat as well. I know that would be super frustrating though, and I doubt anybody would ever go to a laundromat. I would not, because you'd have to go probably almost every day, depending on the size of your household. But for even one sim, you'd probably have to go a few times a week, and that is a lot of work. So I thought it'd be cute just to add a laundromat, but I doubt anyone would actually use it. I just think it's a cute idea. But most of the houses I build, maybe apartments being the exception, will have washers and dryers. And then also thermostats. I'm trying to remember to put those in my homes as well. To download the save file, you have to have all the packs anyway, so I feel like I might as well just use them all. That's why I don't limit myself when it comes to my builds. I never really have. I have done one base game home, and even that was a challenge, and I don't really plan on doing any more anytime soon. I am thinking about doing a 100 baby challenge starter home using only base game, so I might do that, just because there's a lot of options out there, but I am 80 babies into that challenge, and I feel like I should just, I don't know, I feel like a pro at this point, and I think I could put together a pretty good build for the 100 baby challenge. And it seems like a lot of people are starting that challenge. It's been around forever, but lately I've been seeing a lot of people starting it, which is good. It's a really, really hard challenge. And it's hard to stick to. I'm pretty good though at committing myself to challenges. I've done quite a few. Like I completed the Not So Berry challenge, and I'm doing the Decades challenge, the 100 baby challenge, and the Aspirations challenge right now. I only play challenge based LPs, except for when new content comes out, then I do a bit of like a mini series, so you should check it out. But for me, I can only do LPs that are challenge-based because I need those goals and achievements. Otherwise, I will get bored very easily. So I like having goals in my gameplay, basically. So yeah, I think I might do a 100 baby challenge starter home using base game stuff. And that'll be my next base game house. And then I probably won't do another one for a really long time because there are so many out there. But yeah, we're on to the living room right now. I wanted it to be very white, and I also wanted it to be kind of filled up and not empty and blank and boring. And I actually like the way that this turned out. I used that poof there, and it may not completely suit this build because it's kind of fancier. They've got like a chandelier hanging up in the living room. So it may be a little out of place, but I thought it kind of looked nice there. I had to put something down. And then I put a little desk in this corner here, no computer or anything. I just wanted to put something there. And then the foyer here, I think I just put like a bench and a mirror and what is that thing called? A coat rack. I couldn't even remember what that was called. Not that many items, just to put some. I never know what to put in foyers because we don't have that much in the game. Like I was gonna put this closet here, and then I didn't like the way that it looked, and so I moved things around a little bit, but I actually struggle with hallways and foyers the most just because I never know what to put. There usually aren't that many items in hallways and foyers, but I can't put nothing because it'll look forgotten about. So that's definitely one of the struggles that I have. But now we're on to the upstairs, and I went for a pink, not completely pink, but definitely a few pink accents in this. Well, actually, you know what? I can't say it's not completely pink. It's quite pink. The bed, the walls, I think they put some chairs in there that are pink, and I do not know why. I didn't have a family in mind for this home. I usually do. I kind of was thinking of something, but this house, I don't actually think it came with a family. I'm trying to remember, did it? No, it doesn't. There is no family in this home. So I don't know. I wasn't that inspired to think about that family. I just wanted to have this house here. I guess it doesn't make a ton of sense to just have completely furnished homes that nobody lives in, but I don't know. Maybe I'll come up with some kind of story. I might put a family in this house. I think it's kind of, normally what I do is I think of a family and then I build the house based on the family, but I could do it the other way around for this home and just like I built the house already, I could put in a family that suits the home. I don't know, but I mean a pink bedroom, you can kind of get fun with whoever would be living here. And then they've got like this walk-in closet that leads into the bathroom, and I got this idea from Desperate Housewives. Actually, I have been binge watching that lately. I know that's really embarrassing, but it's on is it not Netflix? No, what have I been watching that on? Prime, I think. And it's a terrible show, but I, for some reason, really enjoy it. And I got this idea from one of the houses in Desperate Housewives. They have, their bedroom leads into the walk-in closet and then the bathroom from there, which I really like. So, that's where I got that inspiration from. And then I did a really pink bathroom as well. And then this room was really big for a bathroom. I didn't realize it until I started furnishing it and filling it up, and I realized it's very spacious. It didn't need to be that big, but it is what it is. And then here I'm doing another bedroom, mostly blue. I was thinking about maybe 2 sisters living here, or even 3 sisters, but only one of them actually owns the house, and then the 2 other sisters are just like staying there or something like that. But definitely no kids living in this house, I don't think. Like, I didn't put any stuff down for kids or anything like that. No toddler stuff, no baby stuff. Whatever family I do end up creating for this house will probably just be adults, and not even a couple, I don't think. I'm just not getting that vibe. I think it would be just a group of women, and I don't know what their relations are yet, but I don't know. I've just been kind of thinking about that. As I'm doing this voiceover, I'm thinking about who should live in this home. But if you guys have ideas, I would actually love it if you could tell me what your ideas are for this house, because I could definitely create a family according to kind of whatever you guys are thinking. I think that'd be kind of fun, actually. So yeah, if you have ideas for a family, please leave them in the comments, and I will definitely consider those ideas, because sometimes it's hard to come up with new thoughts and new ideas for families. And this area back here is just kind of like it's not a very big backyard space they have. I just put like a table and chairs and a barbecue and whatever else. And then the gazebo, I wanted a hot tub under there, so I did put it in, even if it doesn't exactly fit that well. And then I did put a seating area as well, because I don't know, I don't use gazebos a lot. I wanted it to be kind of a nice area to sit down and relax, so I put some chairs and a table there. And then I think I'm just going around and fixing a few little details, adding a little bit more furniture. But that is pretty much it for this renovation. We are done all the residential lots in Willow Creek, so the next one will be a community lot. If you guys enjoyed this rebuild, please give it a thumbs up, comment down below, and I will see you guys in the next video. Thanks for watching.